Okay, let's see. Chat's there. Alright. Okay, we got one person. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing alright. The voice is echoing, is it? Hmm. Alright, this is already amazing. We're having problems already. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it better? Hello? Still an echo? Still echoes. I wonder why. How bad is the echo? How bad is the echo? Oh, the echo's bad horribly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Echo. I'm trying to see if it's maybe an OBS problem. Ghost noises. This room is doomed. Hey. This room is doomed. In-game mic. I don't think there's an in-game mic. Anyone? Let's see. Wait, I got two mics up. Wait. How about now, guys? Mics up. Wait. How about now, guys? Mics up. Wait. Mics up. Wait. Hello? Is it normal? Better. Oh, I fixed it. The one that doesn't know anything about electronics and stuff and software. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. um, welcome. I hope everyone is doing all right. I am super excited. I've been waiting my entire day. I woke up at 5 and I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do today? So I've got a lot of things planned. But first, I would like to introduce the special guest that's here. So I'd like to say hello to Amanda Rischel. I hope I did not butcher your name.
No,
Hello.
not at all.
Okay,
Hi.
good.
Hi, everyone.
So yeah, she's here today. Surprise. I hope I hope everyone is excited as I am. Oh, do
Well,
you?
I'm certainly excited.
So yeah, she's gonna be here while we're going to live stream the polls, but also other stuff. Um, yeah, that's how are you doing, Amanda? Like, you,
I'm doing pretty well.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll just adjust my volume down so I'm not
Oh,
like blowing anyone's ears out. Hi, yes, I'm well. It's a good day. It's release of 2.4, so very exciting. I see lots of people having pulled for Cartethyia. Um, Hopefully everything will go well with your pulls.
I hope so
Sending
too.
you all my luck.
Thank you. I will need that because my luck, it's not good. see that
Well,
we.
let's see. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Uh, So, my rituals, what I usually do when I want to pull for someone that I just really, really want, and I not just once, but I have to pull for her 7 times. So that's going to be a challenge. I usually just go to specific spots in game that I think will give me luck. It's 100% delusional, but it's not. It's hopefully going to work. Um, but yeah, I usually just go to specific spots that I think work the best. Let's see. It is delusional. Yeah, it is a little bit delusional, but it is working for me. Wait, where is it? Right there. So yeah, we've been here before. This was, I think, the first or one of the first times where we get to um, have a
Oh,
little
yeah.
talk about the story of Cartethyia. Um, so when we have to fix spoilers, actually, never mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has played by far this part. Um, yeah, we have to fix this thing. So yeah, let's be here. Um, I don't know how much I've got. Probably enough. Too late for spoilers. Yeah, I mean we've been. It's like a couple of things back. Okay, so big number. Yeah, I waited for this. Okay, are you guys ready? Because I'm not.
You've got this.
Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. All right. I don't have music on. I just realized. Because I wasn't prepared, of course. Alright, music is on. It is the real Amanda, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it is me.
it is 100% real Amanda. She is right, I mean, yeah, she's right there. Okay, now we have music. Okay. Here we go.
All right, fingers crossed.
Okay, this is already great. I don't know, I have 50-50 on my first poll, so I will hopefully get her. I have
Oh,
to go
that's
for
great. That's
check on.
great.
Oh, okay. That's if I get with that like 5 stars, that would be crazy. Okay. I don't remember how many I am in actually. Like how many polls? I think I have like 40 now. It's 50. So we're already like having questions, I see. Are you open for a question, like answering questions in the chat? I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yeah, let me have a look.
If you want, of course.
Yeah, sure. Like to the extent that I can within like the boundaries of NDAs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see there was a question like, how was it working with Kuro Games? I mean, amazing. Had a really good time. Everyone's really, really lovely. So it's always a good time. It's a very fun space to be in. The director's really lovely. The people from Kuro really lovely. So yeah, it's always such a good time.
I bet it is. Probably like.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh.
oh! I knew it. You
Oh no,
guys,
it's a canon event.
you guys. They were manifesting it too hard.
I mean, look, it happens to all of us.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think this guy, I think I maxed him at this point. That's how
Oh,
much I know.
really? Oh no.
Let me be there
Let
for
me actually
everyone
check, because
as we
I
head
feel
toward
like
our
I may be
shared
one
future
one short
within the
from
house.
max. And,
Yeah. Oh god.
oh, I'm one short. This is
Oh no.
doomed. It's Oh, I think I've had him for like 4 times in a row now.
Oh God, yeah.
Like with the pity. It's so unfair. Let's hope I get an early one. I would
Yes,
really
fingers
love.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Wow! The 4 stars are there.
Oh, okay, okay. Do I hate him? No, I don't hate him, but I can understand the frustration of getting a character that isn't the one you're trying to get.
Yeah,
Always very sad when you lose the 50-50.
100% agreeing with that. Oh my god. I already lost count.
Yeah, you're probably halfway, aren't you, at least?
I think I am.
Well, okay, must
Oops.
be close.
Accidentally pressed it too quick. I'm impatient. Oh, that's her.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, let's see. Oh,
has been engulfed by the sea. Tell me, are you the one who sung this blade?
wow. The two voices at the same time, like the Cartethyia voice and then the Fleur-de-Lis voice together. That's so cool. Wow.
I love to pretend I did both at the same time, but not even I can do that.
No, I know that would be insane if you can pull that off.
Yeah.
So many 4 stars. Wow. Well, since we now have like the first Cardia, I should probably go to my next spot because this one is not lucky enough.
Oh yeah. You've gotten the luck from this one.
Let's go to. Unfortunately, they removed all of her spots. Like I cannot find her in the open world
Oh,
anymore.
well,
They
I guess she's moved
Yeah,
to the new area.
she has to be somewhere there.
Uh, I saw someone asked if I find it weird listening to my own voice. I think at a certain point you get very used to it. I think you can kind of distance yourself from it. I know that everyone finds their own voice kind of cringe to listen to in recordings. That's the same for voice actors as well. We just get used to listening to it to like the point where we can kind of distance ourselves from it and just listen to it objectively. But also, I usually do character voices, so Cartethyia and Fleur-de-Lis both have different voices than mine. So I don't think of it as my voice; I think of it as their voices, really. So that makes it a bit less weird.
That makes sense. Like that, I would not. I don't think I would be able to like. If I hear myself, I'm like, that's me. So it's really
Yeah,
cool that you can like differ that like from you. That's their voice. That's not my voice.
yeah, of course. I mean, but I think it helps when you're not doing your exact own voice, if that makes sense, right?
That's true. Like you're from what I've heard and seen in like in interviews, you said that it's like Fleur-de-Lis is more to your voice, and then
Mm.
like Carthy has like a high pitched version or like a higher version.
Yeah, it's definitely a younger voice than my own because mine is kind of deep, actually, which I think surprises people because obviously they expect me probably to sound more
This
like
is a
Cartethyia.
testament
But
to my
yeah,
connection with
sorry
the
guys.
world around me.
Oh
And
look, that's cute.
very
That's
much
where
a
her
companion
portrait
now,
is.
bearing witness
Yeah,
to everything I've
I was like when I
experienced on
saw
this
this in
journey.
game, I was like I have to be here because I don't know, like she's right there in the portrait, and I hope it gives more
Yeah.
luck. How many pulls were we in? I actually didn't. I'm so not prepared. Oh, wrong one. I think it's this one.
Any tips on how to get started in voice acting? I would say my best advice is always just to get really familiar with your own voice and the things you can do with your voice because that's different for everyone. Everyone's good at certain things, everyone has things that they find more accessible. So I would just practice all sorts of things and experiment and find out what you can do really well and just be confident in that. And that's what you can kind of offer.
Hmm. That makes sense. That's actually like pretty helpful.
Well, I think a lot of people think it's about being really good at imitations or impressions, but
Yeah,
I don't think so because, if someone really wanted that voice, they would hire that actor.
exactly.
Um, so I think it's about just saying, look, this is what I do. And for instance, I have a deeper voice, and so that works for certain characters. And, I was surprised myself to kind of get Cartethyia, because that's such a different voice to how I normally sound and the kind of characters I normally play. But that was a really exciting challenge for me as well.
Yeah, especially like it's the whole like that you knew that you had to voice two different characters. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's like the coolest part because they were specifically looking for someone that could do two different characters, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Like
Yes, absolutely.
that's so cool. Like and so much talent. Like oh my god.
Well, it was a very fun challenge. I mean, how often do you get to do that? I really appreciated that.
Exactly. So I also have some questions prepared that I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
think I saw someone that had like a similar question. So let's see. Um, what first inspired you to become like a voice actor? Was there like a moment in your life where you knew like this is gonna be it? This is my path.
Mm, I think I was going for like acting in general. It wasn't necessarily that I said I'm going to be a voice actor. I said I'm going to be an actor. And then I think I did what is quite common in the UK certainly, which is you start off in theatre because that's what's accessible. Like in every school there's like a school play. There's loads of things accessible for children or young people in terms of theatre. So I did that first, which is always a great foundation. Then I moved to screen acting. And finally, I moved to voice acting. So I kind of feel like for me, voice acting is something I've been able to, build on the basis of all the previous years of acting that I'd already done. So I feel like, yeah, it was kind of a logical progression in the sense that I love video games, I love animation. I've always been very interested in those mediums, and so ultimately going into voiceover made a lot of sense because it's the kind of work that I really enjoy. It's the kind of stories I love telling, and the beautiful thing about voice acting is you can play characters that you don't necessarily look like.
Yeah.
You get put in boxes for, oh, you look like this, or you seem to have that age, or we don't believe that you could be this or that thing. And the great thing about voice acting is, you can, if you can sound like it, you can play it, and I really enjoy that.
Wow. That's great. Like the thing like the steps that you took, it feels so like it makes sense because you start like with like different roles and then you slowly build to something that fits more uh I guess to what you lean to or what you like. Are you like would you want to continue voice acting or do you want to like also go back to regular acting?
I mean, I think at this point, I definitely do the majority of my work in voiceover.
Mm,
Like almost all my work at the moment is in games, and it has been for the past year at least. So I think I'm definitely going to be continuing in that direction, hopefully. But I'm always open to doing other things as well. If someone wanted to offer me a role in a play or something else, I mean, I'd love to.
yeah.
I think it's just that I've now kind of established myself in games, so I'm getting a lot of those opportunities, whereas I don't necessarily have the same contacts in theater or in film. But maybe that will come. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I mean, every like opportunity, like it's all it can all be possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so next question is which role has been the most emotionally challenging or rewarding for you so far?
Oh, I think definitely this one for sure. Um, there are some beautiful moments in 2.2. I think that everyone's probably played at this point.
Mm,
But yeah, no, there are some beautiful moments, and I think I wouldn't say that it was emotionally difficult. Like I didn't feel like it was uncomfortable to do this. I thought it was really lovely to do this. I really enjoyed working on it, and yeah, there are some beautiful and emotional moments in it, and I just feel very lucky to to get to be part of telling that story, I'm quite comfortable with, I suppose, what you could call dramatic acting as opposed to comedic acting. I don't find it, uncomfortable to be in my feelings, and so I'm always quite excited when I get to voice a character that has emotions, because some video games are a different genre. It's more just about giving information or yelling out what's happening. So it's always really lovely when you get to tell a story and it has introspection as well, and I think this one really did, so I really just appreciated that.
Yeah, that's great. Like when in the story, everyone has seen it already. Like the amount of emotions and the way that, like, everyone has already probably said it, but that scream is just it delivered so well. Like, I'm pretty sure it reached everyone at this point. Like,
Oh,
it
thank
was
you.
so good. So when things like that, like when you have to do the certain scenes, like, um how do you prepare for that, like mentally and emotionally, like for those
um
intense scenes?
I feel like I don't actually need to prepare emotionally so much, just because, again, my process of acting is that I always have a separation between myself, as the actor, and the character. So I think I'm very good at being in the headspace of the character and committing to the circumstances of the character and the story, but without, I can kind of step out of it again immediately. So that doesn't necessarily linger. Like I could have just done something heartbreaking as the character, and then I'll step out of it and be fine,
Yeah.
as myself. And I think for me, it's certainly, I think, healthy to have that distinction because, um, I, I mean, I know that some people can have some truly amazing performances by tapping into something that is private, but I think for my own personal preference, I prefer to just keep those things separate. I think anyone who's empathetic, anyone who's lived a life can relate to heartbreak or fear or anger or love or whatever it is that you're trying to portray. And so for me, it's always been enough to just imagine the circumstances of the character. I've got a really good imagination. So I don't need
Dope.
to do anything other than just imagine, like, what would it feel like to be this person in that situation? I would say, weirdly, the hardest thing about doing things like, for instance, that scream is actually doing it in character voice, if you know
Mm,
what I mean.
yeah.
Because the tricky thing about certain character voices, um, like Cartethyia, for instance, she's quite delicate. Her voice is quite lovely, and so she can't, have efforts, like attacks or hits or screams that are too gnarly. Like it
Yeah.
would feel very out of character for her to be like, "Oh no," and then go "Rah!" afterwards, right? Like that would feel very strange.
Exactly.
So I think actually what's tricky is doing those kind of sounds in a believable way, but still keeping them, elegant.
Yeah.
Like, how do you scream in a way that that isn't too,
Yeah.
you know,
That isn't your voice,
guttural?
but yeah, also needs to be like believable, and it needs to be,
Yeah,
like
I
that's
think
that's
that's the challenge.
wow, that's
It's
so
a little
great.
easier with Fleur de Lis because I think because of, she's very big, she's very strong, and so her attacks and things can have more weight behind them. She swings a sword, it can be like, ugh, like it, that's acceptable for us, but
Yeah.
less so with Cartethyia. So that was actually the biggest challenge.
Okay, that's I actually didn't think of that.
You'll all think about it now when you play the character and hear the
Yeah,
combat lines.
yeah, exactly. Like that's so cool. Yeah. So, what does like a typical recording day look like for you? Like any rituals that you do before you get started?
Yeah, I try to, warm up my voice, depending on what I've been doing. Sometimes I'm fine and I don't really need to do much. But like, for instance, I have allergies. So like in summer, I do need to like try and
Use
clear
some
my voice
pollen.
out. And sometimes like now I'm doing a lot of work at the same time on projects that are quite vocally intensive. So I'm doing a lot of yelling at the moment on multiple projects,
Oh
which is
wow.
just quite hard on the voice. And I'm also doing a fair bit of like promotional stuff like interviews or chats like these, and so I am actually using my voice a silly amount of time every day. So because my voice is, just being used a lot, My go-to thing, and I think a lot of voice actors do this, is I do something called SOVT, like training. It stands for semi-occluded vocal tract, for any singers out there. You might have seen people do this. You can get like a metal straw that kind of extends like a little telescope, and you can put that in water, and you can kind of blow bubbles into it, which looks very silly. But what it does is the pressure from the like straw itself, and also if you're putting it in water, the added pressure from that, some of that air that is coming out of your mouth is actually then blocked and goes back down the throat, and it massages your vocal cords, and that's really, really good. It's kind of like a workout for your voice. It's really good for someone who is using their voice a lot, or who is tired or strained or anything like that. So I try and do that because it really works. And like, if you've ever done any kind of vocal exercise, any of you, I think you kind of know how people will do lip trills like or something like that. It's the same idea. The reason you do that is because the lips then are doing the occlusion. The lips are getting in the way of the airflow, sending some of the airflow back down. So that's a really, really good way you can warm up your voice, but you can also do it in session. If you're getting tired because you've been yelling a lot, you can kind of take a break, do that. That helps. And I there's like this Chinese, it's like a herbal syrup that I think is for like, colds or coughs, called Ninjun Paperkoa. I probably butchered that. So sorry if anyone here actually, can pronounce that correctly, but it's a great, great product. It hydrates the throat very well. It's like a honey with herbal extracts, and I am going through so much of that at the moment. Like, I just need to have it before the session, during the session, after the session, because that really allows me to go in and yell for 4 hours and then have a break and do it again, which is crazy stuff. Don't do it, kids. But I can do it because I'm in vocal shape, and I'm doing these exercises, and I'm taking care of myself otherwise. But I don't recommend it. But those things do help a lot. So I guess those are my rituals just right now, because it's so intensive what I do that I really need to take care of myself.
Wow, that's so much like new knowledge to me. Like,
Yeah, well,
I should
it's
probably
a
do that.
muscle, so it's kind of like it is a little bit like any athletic feat, right? But you're just using very small muscles that nobody can see from the outside.
Yeah.
So it's a weird thing.
But you're using them every day, so you need to keep those
Yeah,
muscles
yeah, yeah, yeah.
healthy.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Wow, I didn't think of that. Um, okay, let's do like a couple more polls.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I'm like really excited. I lost count. I don't know if anyone knows how many I am in right now, but I don't remember. I'm getting a lot of 4 stars, so I'm forwarding a question for a friend for a TV show for my Oh, that's a good question. I actually want to know that too.
Yeah, I mean, look, I would always consider anything. I think right now, like, my limitation is just time. Like, I've been very lucky to be working on a lot of projects at the same time. So right now, I'm just super busy. But, ooh, something's happening.
Oh,
Like, one day, like, if I have more time, like, I'm sure I will at some point. Like, I'd love to go to some conventions.
oh,
Maybe you'll see me eventually. I'll make sure to tell people where I'm going.
you should go to like Dutch Comic Con or like Anime
Yeah.
Con, something like
I
that, because
mean,
that's I think one of the biggest ones that we have here. I'm from the Netherlands,
mhm,
so yeah, I think those are the biggest ones that we have here, and
yeah.
I do know that a lot of like voice actors go to I think Dutch Comic Con, so maybe.
Hey, I'm open to it.
All right, guys, let's see. Oh, the 50-50. Oh my god, I got jump scared.
Tell me what you need.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
The
Yes!
crown of wind
Well done, well done.
Yay!
has been
Let's go! Let's go!
Tell me.
Amazing.
Now we have her C1 or S1. I should probably not say C1. Wow, let's go. Okay, how many? We have now one. Now let's see if we can get another. Should probably move location actually, because this one has no more luck. As I like to think. Every
That makes
location,
sense. Yeah.
every location has its luck.
Every location. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
So where is the next location? Should be somewhere here. Where was that place? Oh, here. Oh boy, there's a quest there. Let's go here. Don't want to trigger that quest.
Yeah, I get it.
Spoilers. Oh, I cannot play.
So I saw, question there about range and how to improve it. Look, first of all, I think everyone just has a different vocal range. Some people have really wide ones and some people have narrower ones, and it's not necessarily like good or bad. It's just kind of that's how flexible those muscles are. But the way I would suggest training it is do it in a gentle way. Don't strain yourself. Almost everyone can get a few more like tones in the higher or lower end of their vocal range, and I would actually use like singing exercises, even if you're not a singer, even if you're not planning on singing, just doing those kind of like we were talking about, like lip trills or something like that, to gradually build up the ability to hit those notes confidently, because there is a great correlation between like speaking and singing. It's all the same muscles you're using, you're just using them slightly differently. So I think, I would recommend just doing singing exercises to extend your range. There'll be loads of free videos on YouTube that will you can follow along, because I think that's a safe way of doing it without, you can't really push your voice if you're doing lip trills, because again, the semi-occlusion, the lips getting in the way of the airflow, sending it back, means you can't really hurt yourself. So that's what I would do.
I'm like not a singer myself, but I will definitely use that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's for everyone. It's not just for singers. I just think singing exercises are really helpful because they're designed to do it in a really safe way. And again, look, everyone has very different range. My range has deepened as I've, gotten older. My voice was probably closer to Cartethyia at one point, but now I've kind of like gone down, a whole octave or whatever. And actually, for me, it was harder getting back up because I hadn't used that part of my range in a while. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, this is very high. Like I was struggling a little bit.
Wow.
But now I've been using it, so now it's accessible again.
Oh, that's crazy. I just every time when you switch to like the Cartethyia pitch, I just get
Yeah,
like I wouldn't say jump scare, but I'm just like, whoa.
I'm so sorry.
It's so cool how you can just do that. Like, I don't know, probably it's normal for you, but like I just think
Well,
it's
now
really
now
cool.
it's just a vocal jump. Like I can kind of just go mid sentence to the higher voice because it's kind of a
Yeah.
it's just
Oh,
a yeah.
that's so crazy. Someone said I should probably also pull for a weapon, and you're 100% right. I
Yeah,
should do
if you
that.
want it for sure, go for it.
I totally forgot about that. So let's do some wishing on the weapon first, because at least that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think this is just the first. And oh boy, watch me get every single hard pity or a pity at least.
Look, I'm scared this is going to happen to me as well. What can we do?
You said you were also going to like record it, right?
Yeah, I think I will. I won't be able to do a live stream because I'm just too busy right now, but I will record it so that we can all laugh if I get ling yanged.
Oh, I hope not. I really hope not.
Well, again, it happens to us all, right?
Oh, I think this was early. I
Oh,
forgot the count, but I think it was
okay.
I mean, we got it.
Um,
Boom.
hey, congrats.
That's such a pretty weapon too, like with the water. I was
Um,
honestly thinking that she was gonna be like a Glacio character when I like
yeah, I
saw
can see
her
that. I can see that.
abilities in like when we were fighting Fleur-de-Lis for the very first time with the water that she was summoning. I was like, she's gonna be like a Glacio character for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that could have made complete sense as well.
So it was a really like a surprise when they revealed like her kid and stuff. I was like, wow, I did not expect that.
It feels kind of like it's between water and air, doesn't it? Like it's a little bit sort of both.
I mean, in the end, like air technically has water in it, so
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You could argue it's the same element at different temperatures.
yeah.
Um, the most extreme voice range I've ever done, I think that was when I was doing animation. Not everyone knows this, but I started out in animation, and I think the first character I ever did was like a hamster in like an animated kids show.
And she was called Num Nums, and she spoke like this. So that was a really different voice for me, because first of all, she was American, but also she was like really high pitched.
Wow.
So that was a very different voice.
Wow. How did you just do that? I thought for sure that was
It's
a
muscle
voice.
memory at this point.
I thought that was a voice changer.
Nope, that's me.
Wow.
But the cool thing about it is like once you've established that voice, like once you've kind of gotten familiar with a certain voice, you kind of know how to move your like it's I don't know how to explain this in like non-actors terms, but like you just kind of know where to move your pitch and you can just kind of recreate it. But yeah, that's I don't really get to use that voice a lot, but I do have an animation reel that has all my like craziest voices in it. So, I kind of like doing silly ones. Like I like doing that one. I like doing like old women. Like I know this is really weird, but I like kind of doing like old witch voices.
Oh.
I just think that's really funny.
Like old people who talk like this. That's
Wow.
very interesting. I enjoy it very much.
Wow. That reminds me for some reason of like that old like woman from House Moving Castle.
yeah, I guess.
That was the first thing that just popped up in my head, like just that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's very granny, isn't it?
But with the
So that's
like,
the thing. I just tell people, look, hey, like you could just hire me and I'll be like the little talking animal and I'll be the granny and I'll be the
Yeah.
mummy and I'll be the daughter. Like I'll be all of them.
you will all of them, and they will not. That's the best part. They will not know because it's so
Exactly.
good to.
How would they know?
Yeah, that's like. Oh my god, that's so cool. So much talent. Like, oh my god.
Honestly, I think I'm just a very silly person and it kind of amuses me to do silly voices. So yeah.
I mean, that works.
Right.
If it works, it works. I mean, but back with like the memory, like I kind of get that because when it comes to like playing the piano, I also find like songs that I sometimes haven't played in like years, and then suddenly um, when I want to play them again, I also just feel sometimes when I'm just going like just full focus, I just play it and then my fingers are like, okay, this I remember this. So I kind of get that what you're saying, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think there is muscle memory, like
Yeah.
as a musician, as anything that you've done that is like a muscular thing. I think it kind of comes back to you for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So that's really cool that that just sticks with you.
Yeah, I think it does so.
Let's see. We got the weapon. We got C1 or S1. I hope we can get more. Um, let's first see. Let's see the time first. Okay. I have a couple more questions that I want to
Yeah,
ask.
absolutely.
I'm gonna skip a couple because otherwise it's not gonna be in time. If you weren't a voice actor, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Okay, so there's like a realistic answer and a what would I like to be doing instead. So I think the realistic thing is, again, this is kind of brand new information, but I actually have a law degree as
Oh.
well as being an actor. I was a lawyer for a while. Don't hold it against me, guys. Can't help you with anything. But yeah, I have a background in law, so like realistically, I mean, I probably would be doing that. But I think, if I were to for whatever reason, stop being an actor now, I think what I would pivot to would probably be either writing or casting. I think I'd stay in the creative, side of things because I just really enjoy it, and I think I have a fairly good eye for casting. Like I've cast like a bunch of people's projects just because they were like, oh, do you know someone who can do this and that? So I think I'm fairly decent at that, and I think I would enjoy it. And I like writing. Like I've got writing projects that have been kind of on the side for a while because I've been too busy, but I definitely have books I want to finish.
Okay.
And so like give me another 20 years, and who knows, maybe I'll have a best-selling book series.
Wow, I'm looking forward to it. Like, that's really cool. Like, I've recently started writing. I have been writing for a while, but I never wanted to upload it because I was like too shy to do so. So it's really cool to hear that. Like, with with so much things that you have, like the voice acting, and I thought like I'm not sure. Did you also like did something with photography?
No, I think maybe you're thinking of Alexandra Gelf, who voices
Oh,
Cantarella. She's a
right.
photographer.
Yeah, now I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah, I've seen
yeah,
so
she's a
many.
really good photographer. She takes
Yeah.
beautiful pictures.
Yeah, like wow. I was actually like thinking of that like last time. She did. I thought it was you for a second, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely get that.
Yeah, makes really good pictures.
Yeah, I can't claim to have that skill, but I think it's beautiful when someone is good at something like photography. I think beautiful composition is really a skill.
Where's chapter 3? It's still in the making. I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to write. It
Your
was
fans are waiting.
yeah. I mean, it's just a really like difficult chapter for me because I had things planned and everything is basically set, but I just don't know how I want to make it fit. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
it makes
understand.
sense. Like I don't know. Like I hope I can continue writing probably next week when things are a little bit like settled. Cause right now I'm having a lot of projects that I'm working on, and
Yeah,
things to do.
understandable.
So yeah, let's do one more question and then we're gonna continue pulling.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, was there a particular voice line that felt personal to you or hit like different when you were recording it?
Yeah, probably. I think especially some of Cartethia's lines at the end of 2.2. Again, sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but there is a conversation she has with the Sentinel at the very end, when she's asked, would she rather forget about all the painful things that happened? Would she rather have her like memory wiped so she could, presumably be happier? And she says no. Like those memories do bring her pain, but that's also, they remind her of her truth and everything she's been through and who she is. And I think that, I don't know, I think that's something I reflected on because I feel like I've definitely, we all have had painful moments and experiences. But, I'm not someone who really thinks, oh, I wish I could change that. I wish I, didn't have to go through that. Of course, you feel that way when it's happening. But I've always thought that everything that's happened to me has probably been, it's all worked out, and those things have been valuable lessons, or they've made me realize something or made me more resilient. And so I'm not someone who has a lot of regrets. I don't believe in regretting things. I always go for what I want, and then if what I want changes, I pivot and I don't look back. As we've established, I had a law degree. I was being a lawyer. I never really wanted to do that. I did that for other reasons, but I, always wanted to pivot back to acting. And a lot of people thought that was crazy when I did it because, I was doing really well. I was making good money. I could have probably been very successful if I wanted to do that, but I knew that that wasn't what I wanted to do, and that was just something I kind of did to be able to put myself through drama school, which is, what I ultimately did. But a lot of people thought I was crazy because I had, like, on paper, a good, stable life. And, I think it's just really important to always be able to say to yourself, like, well, maybe I wanted this at a time or I did this for some reason, but it's never too late to stop and say, this is not the right path for me anymore. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I think, my biggest fear is regretting not going for things. It's never going to be regretting trying. I will never regret trying because either I will succeed or I'll learn something else. So yeah, I think I've just become someone who is not scared of jumping into things because I know what I want to do, and I would much rather go for it and fail spectacularly than not try and then regret not trying. But I understand that that's not everyone's headspace. I think it's just mine. I've realized that I'm much more scared of, running out of time and having not tried the things I wanted than I am of, rejection. Because in my experience, you actually don't get rejected. Worst thing that happens is just that people kind of ignore you, like they don't respond to your email or something. It's never that anyone comes up to you and says, you're terrible.
Oh,
That doesn't happen.
no. Wow. That's actually like, I have quite a similar story like that. Like, I worked in the healthcare for 6 years, and as much as I liked the things that I did, I was not like fully happy with what I was doing. Um, it was like at a place where they also had animals,
Mm,
to kind of have like a therapy kind of thing for the clients, and have like a bit of like taking care of the animals and stuff. And I loved doing that. Like, that was mainly my job, besides then also like helping the clients. But the animals, that was something that I really loved doing. And at some
yeah.
point, they had to, like, unfortunately, like, get rid of the animals. And
Okay.
I was like so sad, because that was
Yeah.
a part of me that I just really loved, with my work. And that's when I started thinking, like, maybe this is not what I want. And I started thinking a lot. And at some point, even though I was making good money and I was basically done, I had like everything that I needed to just, get started. And I was like, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. So that's when I also decided to just quit and go back to school. And
Yeah.
that was so like crazy, because for me, like, I was, I think, 24 or 25 when I went back to school. So I got in a class with like kids, or not kids, but like young adults, and I was just
I
like
get
the
it.
oldest, and I was like, oh my god, am I making a bad decision? Is this really what I want? But I'm so glad I did this, because right now I have a new job. I work somewhat in a pet store. It's like a big garden center with like animals as well. So I work there now, and it's a blast. I love doing it. I love helping people with like preparing for a bunny or a bird or a fish.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so nice. And there's like, I don't know, I totally get that, where you have to jump into like something new that you just don't know. You just go into the unknown. You're like, I'm just gonna try this, and then it works out. So I think that's really, really, really cool.
I mean, I know that this is so much easier said than done, but I really truly believe that, yeah, like we have a duty to ourselves to try and be as happy as we can be and try and make our lives the best version of them that they can be, because we are better people. We're
Yeah.
better friends, better parents, better children, partners, whatever we are to other people. We're better people when we are happy. So I think, I would always encourage people to pursue their dreams as fearlessly as they can. And again, like if that's a consolation to anyone, like I didn't go to drama school until I was 29. That's kind of, that's fairly
Oh wow.
late.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. But here we are.
Here we are, and it paid off. You're doing something that you love, so
Exactly, exactly. So it all worked out.
it all worked out. Well, thank you so much for sharing this. This is really
Of
nice.
course.
Shall we get some more polls in? Because
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Please. Early. Unfortunately, not early. I think the only time I got like a character early was with Kentrella. I think I got her like on the third pull.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
it's early. It's early.
Oh. Oh, come on.
I'm scared. I got calculated.
Oh no.
I got calculated.
Oh,
Oh, calculator is real. I think I have him maxed as well,
Let
or
me be
almost
there for
maxed.
everyone. As we
It's
head
so
toward
funny.
our
I don't
shared
have a
future,
single
leaving the
Farina.
path.
I see my way.
that's actually really interesting. How's
Okay.
that possible?
I don't know. So when I started the game, I had no knowledge of the game and
Cartethyia.
Cartethyia. I had no knowledge of this game, so
Yeah.
I saw a character Encore and I was like, she's cool. I think
Yeah.
she's a DPS. I had no DPSs, so I was like, I'm gonna get that free
Yeah, I
Firestar
get it.
you
I
can
get it.
And I pulled for her, and then Farina never came home.
Damn it. Well, it's not too late.
Oh, whoa! Okay, it's not
Oh.
early.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, we're cooking.
Yeah.
I am Baija, a
By she, no.
researcher at the Huashi.
It's my other support. I mean, we know. We know she's here.
The crown
Has it been S2? I don't
has
remember.
been
I thought it was 3.
engulfed
Oh, congratulations.
Yay!
Tell me,
Let's
are you
go!
the sun this blade?
2 times trust. Okay, we got her again, and it was quite early
Amazing.
too.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, that's so nice. I forgot to go to my next spot, but I feel like, I mean, this is
I mean, clearly you've
Yeah.
gotten some luck there.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, she's already going to be really powerful now.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I still have some more wishes that I can go after this,
Hmm.
but but it's crazy because I was watching the other stream from the other guy. Did he actually get all of it? Like the
Yeah.
Wow.
He got S6 R5. Absolute madness.
Crazy. I saw the amount of asteroids he had. I was like, wow.
Yeah, so there was another stream, for those of you who don't know. There was another stream earlier, another friend who was pulling for Cartethyia, and he'd been saving since 2.0. So he'd been saving for 6 months.
Wow.
He had so many. I think he had like 400 pulls or something. It was
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. But he got there. He had the worst luck. He kept losing the 50-50.
Oh,
Felt so
really?
bad for him. But, you know, it ended up. Right.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it, and I was like, wow, this man is not having a great time. I mean, he was
No.
obviously, but not with the 50-50s. Okay, this is where 50-50, guys, please.
Oh.
Oh,
Release the
oh,
wands,
this hurt.
and the
I was
mind
like, what
Wow.
is this?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the soul.
I saw like a leaf, and I thought for
Yeah.
a second it was
Was it
Chacona.
Verena?
Yeah, or Chacona. I was like,
Oh,
Chacona's
yeah.
not here.
Yeah. No, couldn't have been.
Oh, I'm running out of this right. Worst
Yeah, it's
case.
interesting how some people, you know, they get so many copies of the same 4-star character and then, like, you've never had Verena. That's crazy, isn't it, right?
Yeah,
You're like, how is that possible?
I don't know. I really, at this point, I want Farina.
Yeah,
If I lose
that's
it.
it's wild.
Where did 22 came from? I had to. I can explain, guys. Oh! Early, I think.
Oh,
It's 40
oh.
or 50.
Okay,
Not
okay.
sure. Oh, this is guaranteed. So, yay.
The crown
I think
of
if I get
winds
S4,
has been engulfed
that should be
by
enough
the
to get her
sun.
C6 or S6. I keep making the same mistake. I'm a Genshin player, guys. Please forget. I've been playing Genshin for so
Oh yeah,
long.
yeah. You're gonna use Coral to get the copies.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that's clever. That's the hard mode.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so I still also need to play the piano because that's what we've been waiting for. I think I'm gonna do that now, because I've been procrastinating for too long now.
All right, yeah. Reset, play some piano, and then you can always pull again if you want to.
Exactly. The piano was the most important part because I wanted to do this for you because obviously, like,
Oh, thank you.
I said it before with my cat. I was practicing that day. It's quite funny because that was that day I was recording. Um, I was playing the story, and I think the story literally came out that same day. And I had nothing to like. I had to listen to it only. There were no like tutorials. There were no sheet music. There was no visuals. There was nothing. So I had to practice everything by ear, which is like
Oh,
the
wow.
craziest thing. Um, and I was practicing, and my door like was half open, and I suddenly just hear it like creak, and I look, and then she just runs into my room, goes on my bed, and looks at me, and I'm like, "What are you looking at?" So I started playing, and then she started singing, or actually meowing to me playing. So I grabbed my phone, started like recording, and she just kept on doing it. And it was
That's so
so
cute.
adorable. It was so cute. And now every time I'm playing and she's upstairs, she just goes into my room and starts like yapping, starts like meowing all the time. It's
She's
so
a fan
cute.
too.
I hope she is. And if not, maybe she's telling me like stop, but
Maybe.
all right. Okay. Am I ready? I'm ready. Okay. All right. Let's hope the volume is right because I have literally not like any professional setup or something. I'm gonna use my microphone from my headset. So I hope the sound is going to be alright. I don't know. Do you have the stream on right now, Amanda, or is it muted?
I have the stream muted.
Okay, good. Because otherwise you're gonna hear it twice. Because I'm gonna
Yeah,
play on Discord, of course. So, um, okay. All right. Wish me luck.
you've got this.
Okay.
Wow, that was amazing. Well done.
Oh my
That
god,
was so beautiful.
no mistakes, guys.
You
Okay,
nailed it.
there was one mistake, but you guys did not hear that because I.
No, I didn't. That was
Oh,
beautiful. That was amazing.
thank you so much. uh, oh my god, now that's. Now I'm no longer nervous.
Great.
That was
You don't
literally
need
the
to be.
only thing that I was like just procrastinating.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you. Uh, oh my god. Whew. Okay. I'm fine.
Yes, more than fine.
More than fine. I got to play the song that I just love so much. I think it's the best in the story by far. Like as much as I love like with Glory, I don't really know the exact name. Um, this one is just so much emotion, especially with that
Yeah.
cutscene. Like it
Yeah,
just
it's
stuck with me.
beautiful.
It stuck with me so much, and I was like, that's just wow. I was tearing up. I was crying. For me, music and like visuals, if it comes together and it just works, I just get so much like goosebumps and just so much emotion. So
Yeah.
it's truly like awesome to see it all together with the music, with the voice acting, with the visuals, everything together is just like amazing.
That's the thing. It all comes together and it's so much bigger, like than the sum of its parts because everything, individually is good. The art is good, the writing's good, the music's good, the acting's good. But when it all comes together, like that's when you really see
Yeah.
like the magic of it and how emotional it is. Honestly, it's beautiful.
Also, thank you guys so much for like the compliments. I really, really appreciate it. Like, you know how nervous I was for this, but like, wow, it's crazy. I should do this more often. I need to get back to performing because I miss it. I miss the excitement, but I also just miss the like the performing and stuff.
Yeah, well, this was a good start. I think
Jumpstart.
we'd all love to hear more.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
All right. So now that I look at the time, is it for you like
Yeah, so
7?
I'm gonna have to love and leave you all, unfortunately. But thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for the lovely questions. Thank you for the beautiful music, and I hope you get to S6. But it
I'll let
seems
you know.
like you're going to.
I will let you know. I'll just like post it on X or something if I
Yeah,
get her.
please,
Uh,
please do, and
so
well done on getting this far.
yeah, thank you.
It
So
was really, really lovely to speak to you all. So I hope you have a great rest of your evening or whatever time zone it is for you. And excited to play more Wuthering Waves with you all at some point.
100%. So before you go, can you give us one more like final voice line of
Yeah.
Birdie or Cardi, whatever you prefer?
Oh, okay. Like, should we take some suggestions from the chat? Like, do you have a favorite line you'd like to hear?
Ooh, for me, I would say I think like the thing with the where she slams, like where she smashes the wave, like light come hither or something like that.
Oh
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
love that one.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Mm. Um, so maybe Chet knows something.
Yeah. Let's do like one Cartethyia line and one Fleur de Lis line, just to
Just
wrap it up.
yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, come here, mighty God killer. That one is so good. I love that one. Yes,
Yeah.
I want
Well,
that one.
that's a classic. That was the first line that anyone heard of Fleur de Lis in the trailer.
But it was so good. Like it gave me goosebumps. I was genuinely scared. Like, what is she going to do? Like, is she going to be like super easy? Because like obviously my characters are all like maxed out, so some things are no longer a challenge. But she was
Yeah.
absolutely hard to even like dodge and stuff.
Yeah. She doesn't hold back. Well, let's start with that one then.
Yeah.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Wow. And I got goosebumps again. The effect just continues. That's so crazy. I have also one. Like I've heard
Yeah,
it many times, but I just want to hear it now again
of
because it's
course.
my favorite. The pineapple pizza.
Right. Okay, let me just actually see if I can pull that up verbatim because I didn't remember the exact words. Let me just see if I can find the exact line she said. So, okay, I can't find the exact words, but I'm gonna improvise it slightly, but I think it'll be close to what she actually says.
All right, yeah.
So, to those of you who don't know this moment, you can offer Cartethyia some food, and she's not a fan of pineapple pizza, to say the least. So,
True
this is
Italian.
something along the lines of what she says.
True Italian.
Is that just the sight of it's enough to. Is this what people eat nowadays? Thank you, but I can no longer smell and taste anything. Thank God. So, you should save this for someone who would truly appreciate it.
That's so good. That is so good. Wow. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being here,
You're
for
very welcome.
all
I
of
had a
the
lovely time, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evening.
same for you,
Or morning,
Amanda.
or day, whatever it is.
Yeah, some people are watching this in the morning.
I know. Whatever time it is, guys, have a great rest of your day. And to you as well. Thank you so much for having me, and good luck on the rest of your polls.
Thank you so much. Have a
All
great
right, take care.
evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, guys. Wow, I am emotional right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is crazy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys. This is insane. Whew. Wow. I should probably do this more often. I mean, maybe I can get Kendrala's voice actor. No, I'm kidding. No. Oh my god, this was such a blast, guys. Like, I know I still have to pull, but wow, I'm so amazed that I got to do this with Amanda. She's amazing, and it's just crazy how sweet she is and that she does these type of things. It's so nice. I really, really, really think she's awesome. So, um, yeah. It's, thank you so much for for being here, like to share this with me. Because honestly, like again, if someone would tell me that I was going to do this a month from now, from then, and have a conversation with Amanda herself, like I would not believe it. I would be like, nah, you're capping. You're not serious with me. You're not serious with me. And here we are. Here we had to have a full-on conversation with Amanda, with the voice actress of Cartethyia. I'm so happy right now. Oh, oh my god. And yeah, I'm just happy. I'm a happy person right now. Let's continue pulling. I can actually open my window now because I was scared that when I was playing on the piano, someone was going to drill, because that's something we do in the Netherlands. We just start drilling holes in the wall when someone is doing something. My mom is outside watering the plants. That's exactly what I mean. I don't remember how many pools we're in actually. I hope so. I sure hope so. Like I need one more copy, I think it is, or two more copies for her to have C6. So I really hope. And if not, I can always like continue on farming on the story, because I haven't played the story at all. Like I avoided my PC today. I avoided social media. I avoided everything because I did not want to be spoiled. Also, we have a 5-star, guys. We have a 5-star. Let's see.
Wanna catch me, huh, you think?
Okay. Ooh, please be Cartethyia. No, it's oh, she got home. She got home. I got Farida. I'm actually happy with that. Not gonna lie, I am happy with this. That is good. She finally got home. She was like, I heard your wish. I heard your prayers. I am gonna be there. If we ignore Shorekeeper, yeah, definitely. That's so funny that she just got here. I'm 1 year behind. Yeah. I could have had the perfect team. I was playing with Baishi for like a year long and it was dread. It was so much dread. She doesn't even. I don't think she heals that much. I don't think she heals at all actually. Now to think of it. Oh my god, guys, I'm not getting her. Come on. I'm running out of astrides. I don't remember how many pulls we're in, to be honest with you. Oh! There it is, guys. We got her. I think this is the final one that I need.
The crown
I can't get
of
enough of
winds
this.
has been engulfed by the sea.
It's so good.
Tell me, are you the one who sung this
I think we have
blade?
like C4 now, so I think I can get... I think I have enough. Where is it? Yeah, I have plenty. I have plenty. Let's go. Oh,
Let me be there
let's
for
go.
everyone.
I
As
hope
we
I
head
this is the
toward
final
our
one. I
shared
really hope
future,
so.
leaving the
The power to
I'm gonna
split
cry if it's not.
and match matter.
It's not. I need one more. I need one more, guys. I think. Wait, no, I have it. I have it. I have it. Of course, I'm gonna do everything. Ultimate flex. Guys, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Yay. Wow, insane. Welcome to the club. Let's see, where is it? Where is the fire? Look at that. Wow. We need one more though. We need one more thing. Zani, get out of here.
All right. What's the first thing on today's to-do list?
Wow. Alright, everyone. You have Kona. No, I didn't skip for her. I needed the best and the best for her. For my Cartethyia. Where is she? Oh, she's right here.
The crown of
Let's
winds.
go for Chikona next. And then,
The crown
who
of
else I think is
winds
cool? Shorekeeper.
has been engulfed.
Wow, guys. This, um, I got C6 Cartethyia. I got her weapon. I can still even get like more on her weapon if I wanted to, but I'm gonna save up again. Because my next goal is Augusta. Guys, my next goal is to have a conversation with the voice actress of Augusta. If I pronounce that right. Um, I'll see if I can get her into a conversation with me once the time comes where I'm going to C6 her. Maybe, maybe not. Because her voice actress is also really talented. Like from what we've seen in the trailer, um, crazy, amazing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for now because I am drained from all of this. Thank you so much for being all here with me. I couldn't be more happier actually. Like this was the best day of my life. I can safely say this was the best day of my life, or is the best day of my life. So thank you so much for being here. We all got to talk with with Amanda. So I wish you everyone a great evening, great day, afternoon, and yeah. Until next time, everyone. Take care.